Gorham after his 9-month injury absence. His 4 matches to date have seen him lose just 2 goals, and he's quickly regaining the form which may see his inclusion in Scotland's squad for the match against Holland at Hampden in 11 days' time. The Hearts manager Sandy Clark names exactly the same team as the one which beat Aberdeen 1-0 a week ago, with match winner Scott Leach remaining in central midfield beside John Miller. Gary Mackay's injured ankle keeps him out of contention. During last season, Jim Weir spent some time training at Ibrox and made a favourable impression. A transfer from Hamilton Accies didn't materialise though until Hearts stepped in last summer with £250,000 to give him a top-flight opportunity which he seized in recent weeks after an initial period of adjustment to Premier Division football. The referee this afternoon is the very experienced Bill Crombie from Edinburgh.
Captains have pulled together, because of the coin with the mascot.
So Hearts start the match looking to avenge last season's semi-final defeat against Rangers by 2-1, and they come into this match with lots of confidence after 3 straight away wins against Hibs, Dundee and Aberdeen. But facing Rangers, who are in a marvellous spell of form, 6 straight wins since 2 draws in a row. So they are very much the form team in the country just now, and they have sorted out the defensive formation now with Dave McPherson moving into the right back position vacated by Gary Stevens. Gough and Brown in central defence, David Roberts at left back. The header there by Gough. And that's John Miller. Foster going through very quickly, forcing McPherson to hurry. That's very awkward indeed. The header attempted by John Brown. Gorham had his body behind that, but some confusion created in the Rangers defence there. That'll give encouragement to Hearts. But they have to face a free kick here, the Rangers, which Ferguson wants to take quickly. McPherson did a good job there in defence a moment ago with the attack. That was overhit. They're trying to turn it back from the byline. So there was Foster putting pressure on. McPherson did well. Gorham and Brown showing some uncertainty there. Brown tried the headed pass back. This is Weir. Johnston in a hurry with the throw, trying to release Cahoon, who hasn't yet forced his way into the match. Potential match winner for Hearts. Good tackle by Brown. That's Hateley. Good layoff by Jury into the path of McPherson. McCoist goes wide, followed by his shadow, Neil Berry. Playing that to the left foot of Henry Smith, which is his natural favourite. McCoist again looking for Jury. A chance is on! And the linesman's flag stayed down, to the annoyance there of Henry Smith and the Hearts defenders. It was a genuine chance there, and there's trouble here for Tosh McKinlay. He called over by the referee as McCoy sent that forward. Jury there going in between the 2 defenders, Levine and McLaren, to shoot the ball wide. And Tosh McKinlay now being warned by the referee for an outburst towards the linesman, who did not flag for offside, although in that replay it looked as though the linesman was perfectly correct. With Jury. Cahoon now working over on the left for Hearts. Played long by McKinlay, but Foster was caught offside. Well, Rangers, of course, renowned for their patience in situations like this. There may just be some feeling of concern on the bench at the moment, although they've been encouraged by this move. McCoy linking with Stephen. A very calm play there by Craig Levine. Clearance though goes straight to Ferguson. Now it's Robertson. Hateley's there. The header on. There was handball used there. A hand was used. And the referee will take action here, looking at the linesman to check. Ali McCoist guilty of handball. The ball was just out of reach. He's going to be booked for that. It looked as though it was an excellent chance because Mark Hateley had found space inside the area for Robertson's cross. He aimed that for Hateley, and he used an arm there to try to get the better of McLaren. So a yellow card for McCoist for the handball. Good lay off by Johnston. Ferguson wins it back for Rangers with some strong defensive play. There's McCoist. Gets it back from McKinley. Now McCall. Good running forward by Stephen. And a great ball in on the run. Turned away gratefully there by Levine. But such a difficult skill performed there by Trevor Stephen. The pass is played with pace into that position. Very few players could do this on the run. Turning it back from the byline. Stevens' corner. The header came from Hateley, driving in bravely. Among a sea of legs there, Hateley. Totally oblivious to his own safety, and that could have been troublesome. You'll see him diving in here through a forest of legs. And the header powerful, but off target. So 5 minutes remaining in the first half. Still no scoring at Ibrox. Rangers having the bulk of the play territorially, but Hearts very well organised at the back, and Rangers seldom showing the kind of inspiration up front which would open them up. So I reckon the Hearts manager Sandy Clark will be fairly happy man at the moment. Happier still to see Hearts coming forward like this late in the first half. Here's Foster through the legs of Stephen for Johnston. Jim Weir free in the right. Playing it in low, and a good effort there on the turn by Foster. That was good play by Hearts. Getting players forward purposefully. Jim Weir's did a good match so far. That was a good ball in, and that certainly would have troubled Andy Gorham. Well, Foster enjoyed that. Back here with David Robertson. Hateley's onside, a chance on here for Rangers, and Smith made a very good catch under severe pressure there from Ali McCoist. But questions in the Hearts defence. Craig Levine conducts the inquiry to find out why Hateley found all his space on his own to send that towards goal. So it was the last real goal attempt of the first half, which has been tense and nervy, never flowing with quality football, and Rangers, who've had so much possession, will be concerned about their inability to break down the Hearts defence. Just one clear chance for Gordon Jury, otherwise Hearts have coped superbly in defence. At half-time, it's Rangers 0, Hearts 0. So Rangers start the second half looking to maintain this remarkable run of cup wins, going back 3 years. It's their 13th match in the Tennent Scottish Cup in that period, in which they've scored 30 goals in the last 12 matches, losing only a total of 5. But Hearts have already established this is going to be a difficult spell for Rangers to break down this determined defence. So free kick to Rangers will be taken by Richard Gough. Looking for Hateley's head again. Scrambled away there off Alan McLaren, and appeals there for a foul as Gordon Jury is blocked on the line, but referee Crombie not interested, and Rangers start the build-up all over again. Hearts still not committing many players into forward positions. There's Levine. Once again, Gough winning the high ball, and McPherson can start the build-up again from the right back position, which he's filled very effectively so far in the match. But the Hearts tactics certainly making life very difficult for Rangers. Numbers back all the time. That's cleared by Berry. Now Stuart McCall. John Brown having a good match in defence again, although not being asked to do too much in that area. Andy Gorham has been almost idle in the first half. So it's well kept in by McPherson. Movement ahead comes from McCall. Determined play there, the linesman's flag is up, and the referee reacts by giving the free kick to Rangers. McCall, and a doubt before the match with a stomach upset, but made a remarkable recovery to take part in this match. So Ian Ferguson will take the free kick. Once again, movement inside the area. There's Richard Gough, and the header too straight at Henry Smith. No threat there to the Hearts goal. So there's the ball played in by Ian Ferguson. Gough, you'll see, is a long way out when he gets his head to the ball. Too far out to test Smith. So here's Brown. David Robertson well forward on the left. Good running by John Brown. He's in behind Jim Weir with the cross. And that's turned away for another corner kick to Rangers. But the men coming from the back now to add extra attacking dimensions to Rangers. John Brown doing particularly well with that run. And he's staying forward for the corner, waving back some teammates. So hope on that Rangers bench as Trevor Steven prepares to take the corner once again. Richard Gough coming from the edge of the area. It's played in short and headed away easily there by John Miller. So Ferguson there with Wayne Foster. That's a free kick to Rangers. Obstruction by Foster. Taken quickly. Here's Trevor Steven again, looking for a gap in the Hearts defence. Here's Gordon Jury, laying it back. It's into the path of John Brown, and he scored for Rangers! John Brown has scored. It's his first goal of the season, and Rangers are ahead. 49 minutes of the second half. So 49 minutes gone, and the goal coming right out of the blue, with Rangers finding it extremely difficult to break down this Hearts defence. Gordon Jury laid it back. And look at that, struck in the volley by Brown, leaving Smith without a chance. Well, he hasn't scored all season. The only Rangers outfield player on the field today who hasn't scored, but he's certainly made up for it here. This is hit with remarkable power, and suddenly Rangers are ahead. There's Jim Weir. Now Cahoon. Johnston trying to keep that in play. That's excellent play by Johnston. Good support from McKinlay. Here's Leach. Good effort by Leach. Well, Hearts bursting to life in the attacking sense at last. And it was down to superb control initially from Johnston. Then he fed McKinlay, and Scott Leach wasn't far away with that powerful effort. Losing out to McCall. There's a neat turn by Jury. That's for McCoist, who's well onside. Chased by McLaren. Jury is to the middle. So is Ian Ferguson. It reaches Jury. That's fine goalkeeping by Henry Smith. Well, the break was inspired initially by Gordon Jury, and he was the end of the pass from McCoist. It was McCoist with Alan McLaren showing him inside. The ball reached Gordon Jury with a first-time volley. So the player coming off for Rangers is Danny McCoist, who's found the going very tough indeed this afternoon. Continues his comeback trail. Replacement is Mikhalichenko, which means I think that Jury will play straight through the middle beside Haitley. McCoist's place. And Trevor Steven, I fancy, will switch to the Rangers' right. This is John Miller. Holding off McCall well. Now Foster. Miller again. Covering player was Brown, but this again is Miller for Hearts. Enjoying a lot of possession here, Hearts. Getting players forward. Foster free out on the right. A good cross, just too high for Robertson. Well, that's encouraged the Hearts supporters behind that goal. McKinlay. And they're queuing up there for Hearts. Leach was there, Robertson was there, John Miller was there. And Wayne Foster also, none of them can get to this. And he got on did well with an excellent punch and the pressure from Miller. McKinlay's pass is a very good one indeed. Leach, Foster. Haitley's header, Mikhalichenko with McLaren. Now Jury. Jury for Hateley. Covering player is Tosh McKinley. Now Jury. Over on the far side on his own is Dave McPherson. Well picked out by Jury. That's for Hateley. That's the second. And surely now, Rangers are in the semi-final. A truly magnificent header by Hateley. But Gordon Jury deserves immense credit for this pass, which opened out the play to Dave McPherson, and this too is an excellent cross for Hateley, the far post, to head that against the balance of Henry Smith, right in at the post. It really is a splendid goal. Jury's initial pass, McPherson's control, he looked up, he spotted Hateley, picked him out without any accuracy, and this was a top-class header. Well, Hateley taking his total for the season to 25. A typical header at the far post area. And surely now there's no way back for Hearts. Levine trying to change that. There's Maurice Johnston looking for Robertson. It's David Robertson who wins it for Rangers. Sends the ball high into the stand to relieve the pressure. And again, the irony there, the goal coming after some good attacking play from Hearts. For the first real counter-attack. Rangers score the second. Here's David Robertson leading the charge again. That's for Hateley. Now Jury. Twisting and turning, he's away from McLaren. A chance on again here for Stephen. And it's off the line by Levine. Well, Rangers now threatening to run riot as Hearts commit so many players forward. Jury coming inside here, getting away from McLaren. It's excellent attacking play. Recovered well, played that across intelligently. There was Stephen. And the clearing header came from Craig Levine. Now Stephen. Hateley getting up well again. Scrambled away by Gary Locke as far as Foster. The dummy allows the ball to reach John Robertson. It's escorted safely there by Ian Ferguson for the goal kick. Well, now enjoying himself. Duncan Ferguson appears on the track to a warm welcome. He goes on to replace Gordon Jury, who's deemed to have done enough, I'm sure, to win this tie for Rangers. He gets a very good reception going off, applauded by the Rangers fans. And Duncan Ferguson joins Mark Hateley in attack. Good header by Ferguson. This is Stephen. Now Hateley. Over on the far side, Mikhalichenko. There's Hateley again! What a chance for Mark Hateley. All the time and space in the world there. And if you wanted to put your money in a striker to score this one, you'd put your money in Hateley, but somehow the skidding ball came off the outside of the post. He was involved in the build-up, and there for the finish. And the final whistle goes. Rangers comfortably through to the semi-final of the Tennent Scottish Cup, and it was the man named man of the match which set them on the way, John Brown, with that stunning volley from 25 yards in the 49th minute, which Henry Smith couldn't keep out. That opened up the match. Great Hearts' defensive policy was then breached again, with Mark Hateley scoring a fine header in 74 minutes. The match really was never in doubt from the moment Brown opened the scoring, and Hearts were unable to step up the pace to get back as an attacking force. So Rangers through without being a vintage performance, a performance which was thoroughly satisfactory, and there in the semi-final it's Rangers 2, Hearts 0. Walter, the treble is still on. What about that draw against Kilmarnock for the semi-final first of all?
Well, this is the third semi-final in a row for us, and they've all been tough matches, and